Thank you. A lot happened while you were unconscious. John Durant was killed. He was caught in between Carly and two snipers. And from what we just heard, it turns out that those were the same snipers who shot at Jason when you got in the way.
So, you get the big job?
Reluctantly, Mayor Floyd offered me the job, and I took it. But I've spent most of my time here, and this is where my focus has been, so I wouldn't be surprised at all if he took the job away as quickly as he offered it.
Well, that would be good, because, I don't know. I don't really like the idea of you being the DA of Port Charles.
I get that. I hope you understand, too, that it's a brass ring for anyone involved in the law.
Right, and I hope you understand that you are going to make it your mission to prosecute the man I love. And I have a feeling that might put a damper on the whole mother-daughter bonding.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Bedtime?
Not at all. I should be resting anyway.
How about if I come back later? Would you stay with her?
Whoa, I don't need a sitter.
No, you know what? I don't mind. Whatever do.
Thanks.
Well, maybe the only thing that's weirder than finding out that Alexis is your mother is having me for a stepfather. But we better get used to it, because I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot more of one another.
Really? Does this mean I have to start thinking about anniversaries and birthdays?
Just try to keep me in the loop, Let me know what conversational landmines I need to avoid.
Well, basically, anything and everything Alexis doesn't want to talk about. I just found out she is the DA. She will be dedicating her life to destroy the man I love. So,
if he breaks the law and he gets caught, she's going to have the same challenge with Sonny.
It's reassuring.
Nobody can predict the future, Sam. Now, you and Alexis have a lot of baggage that's driven by a mutual distrust and dislike of one another. But what I do know, the minute that woman found out that you were her daughter, she was willing to give you everything that she has.
What's your point?
My point is, if you're looking for a perfect mother, you're not going to get it. It doesn't exist. Parents are fallible at best sometimes. But you're not going to find a parent who is more willing to do whatever she has to for a second chance.
We're not going to discuss this here. My family is not now, not ever, in business with yours.
Well, that's good. Because Escobar is out of business.
Long ago, you thought I was a deluded stalker. You were going to get a restraining order put on me, remember?
I didn't know the circumstances.
Well, you must have been thrilled when you found out I was the dead daughter.
No, I was happy for my wife. See, Sam, I was there when Alexis opened up the file and read that her little girl had been killed. And I held her in my arms as she cried, and even though she didn't believe me, I tried to convince her that it wasn't her fault. Now, as far as things being what they are, the only thing I was thrilled about was that Alexis had received a miracle, and those are kind of rare these days. Now, it's not just up to Alexis or fate, it's up to you. You have a say in this. So I'm asking you, as your stepfather, don't blow it. Make your own relationship with your mother, okay? Apart from Jason or anyone else.
I brought a couple of people I thought might make you feel better.
Sam, you're my big sister.
Oh, your mom isn't very subtle now, is she? Should I say our mom?
I have no quarrel with you, Morgan. Whatever business dealings you have with Escobar, they have nothing to do with me. I'm merely here to protect my family.
If you really want out of this, you and your son should leave now. Any future discussions with Escobar will only be interpreted one way.
Look, you don't give orders to Lorenzo Alcazar.
Try to remember what it was like to be young and hothead. Gentlemen.
You and I need to talk in private. You do the talking. Call your people. They'll all tell you, as of 5 minutes ago, your entire operation belongs to me.
You think the business gives you power, but it takes away everything else. You have no world outside the world you run. No wife, no kids. Just a bunch of meaningless relationships. No real love. You're always a single heartbeat away from being killed. And you look around, and all you see is emptiness. That's not the life I want. And certainly not one I would wish for my son. The life I used to live, the one that Morgan lives now, is not worth the sacrifices.